Hey guys, we're going to call this video HoverBoards 101. This is Rules for Rebels, bringing you HoverBoards 101. I just wanted to talk a little bit about hoverboards and kind of answer some frequently asked questions about hoverboards, such as, are all hoverboards the same? What's the difference between models? What's the different types of wheels? What's the different sizes? What's the different types of batteries? What's the different types of wattages? All that type of good stuff. So you'll hear a lot of people say all hoverboards are the same. That is true and not true at the same time. At first, all hoverboards were the same. They are starting to come out with some different models. But at the end of the day, anybody you see selling a hoverboard for $1,200, it's the same hoverboard that everyone else is selling for $400. For those of you guys not familiar with the concept of private labeling, almost anything, if you buy it in bulk, the manufacturer will let you slap your own label or your own brand on it. So, I mean, really, the hoverboards you see for $1,200 are the same exact hoverboard, except somebody puts speedy wheels or some word on there, and now all of a sudden there's kind of a higher perceived value. As far as hoverboards go, not all hoverboards are made equal, although at the end of the day they all are essentially coming out of the same factories and things like that. You're going to see a couple different types. You're going to see 250 watt hoverboards, which there's two motors, so the ones that are 250 are going to be 500. I believe there's 300 watts, which would be 600. There's 330s, which would be 660. I've seen 750s, and some of these are 1,000, but I believe those are the 8 or probably 10-inch wheels that are the larger ones. A lot of times you'll see ones that look like these wheels. I mean, it's more of a cosmetic thing than anything else, but a lot of people like these. These are referred to as a Mercedes boards, because it's kind of got a Mercedes symbol. You will see another type of board very similar to this, but it's more of kind of a triangle cutout. Those are typically referred to as the Lamborghini boards. Some of these boards will also have Bluetooth and speakers, so you can pair it with your phone and play music while you're riding it. Some of these boards also have remote controls. Now, the remote control on the surface may seem kind of stupid, but every time you want to turn this on, there's the charging port and the on button. Every time you turn this on, you got to get down on the ground and press a button. So at first I thought the remote controls were stupid, but I can actually see them being kind of handy. It saves you from having to bend over. Some of these boards will have different types of foot grips. I've seen some that have like a horseshoe. But at the end of the day, like I said, pretty much all these are the exact same. The only difference is going to be the wheel size. These are 6-inch, or I think 6.5 inch. They also have 8-inch and 10-inch. The 10-inch hoverboards actually have inflatable wheels. So as opposed to just being hard rubber, the 10-inch ones, you actually can fill the wheels with air. If you buy a hoverboard, I would suggest, most of them now have this. Some of these used to just be blue plastic all over. Essentially all this is a piece of rubber glued over the top of here. I would recommend getting one with a shield though, because if you start going fast and lose control and jump off the board, the whole board's going to roll, and this kind of protects the plastic from getting dinged up quite as much. The Lamborghini boards are, I think, probably the newer, more popular ones. I think most people want Lamborghinis over these boards, although honestly right now these things are so hard to get that pretty much people will take what they can get. The 10-inch ones are really cool. You can go over larger bumps and even off-road a little bit with them. The downside, they're a lot bigger and a lot heavier to carry around. As of now, you can still ride these around in most places because most people don't know what they are. Most people think they're really cool. If you ride these around, people are going to be coming up to you asking, oh, where'd you get that? Can I try it? Can I take a picture of it? All types of stuff like that. So it's kind of fun taking these out. Let's see, what else can we say about hoverboards? All of them got lights that come on and off. If you get one of these, never stand in the center. That's how you're going to break it. You're going to want to stand with your feet as wide apart as possible. Not only so you don't break the board, but also you're just going to be more stable on it that way as well. I don't know, that's all I can think of right now. If you guys have any questions, ask them in the comments section below. I respond to all questions and comments. I'll get back to you with an answer. Like I said, you can also hit me up on Twitter at @RulesForRebels, or you can email me at rulesforrebels@gmail.com. If any of you guys have these and have broken them and need parts for them, I know a lot of people have a hard time finding parts. Shoot me an email, drop me a message, leave me a comment, and I can tell you where to get a parts. Just let me know what parts you're looking for. I think that's about it. The only other tip I have for you is if you do order one of these yourself, make sure they send you a plug for a US outlet. I know a lot of people get like the European plugs, and then you either got to get a converter or go buy a plug on its own, which people are going to charge you like 50 bucks for. So that's the video. If you like this video, please share on social media. Please like, please subscribe. And again, if you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Have a good weekend.